Hello there, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. First, I would like to say thank you to all of you for joining me on this journey. I love doing this and am so humbled to be able to do this with you. So let's go ahead and get into your reading with an Eloquy card. Eloquy means she who. For those of you who are interested in more about me or how to get a personal reading, please feel free to hit the website. And if you'd like to join us on Facebook Live for the 3 card pulls, those are on Thursdays. You can follow that link below as well. We have Elise, she who grants wishes. Wish, desire, and hope. Very nice. Elise, she who grants wishes, dances among the stars in purple and gold. Her eyes gaze downward to catch all the wishes being made. While she can't acknowledge every wish, she waits for the ones that truly touch her heart. The wand she carries displays the bright light of hope we all send up. This is her energy, her gift, what motivates her to continue her dance and to hold her attitude of listening. Elise tells you to define what you want. What are your wishes? What is your heart's desire? Do not answer too quickly. Sometimes we wish for a horse when what we truly desire is movement. Your duty to yourself is to dig deep into your own wants and needs. Heed the proverb, be careful what you wish for, you may get it. So, she who grants wishes requires you to apply discretion before you say what it is you think you want. Elise's goal is not to withhold things from you. She merely hopes you will not waste the gift of a wish today. This card brings work, but also fulfillment. Your questions. What is the underlying reason for my heart's desire? What am I willing to do to have my wish fulfilled? Where can I use more hope in my life? It's a powerful message. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. What is the past? What is the past for my lovely Capricorns? What is the past? Thank you. We have the 4 of Swords. So we have rest, healing, recovery, meditation. This is an appreciation for being alive. The 4 of Swords is, I'll show it to you. You can see the shadow of the horse in the background. Almost like his dream. But what would happen is these knights would go off to war, and when they would return, they would lay down in their own coffin and contemplate the nightmare that they've been through, heal from it, and appreciate life when they come out of it. So let's see what the present is. Thank you. We have Temperance. So there's a sense of patience here. What is, thank you. The blockage is the Page of Cups. What is the guidance? We have the 6 of Coins. I heard give back. What is the potential outcome? We have the Moon card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful energy. So for some of you, you're just wishing for this happy life, happy home, happy contentment, complete contentment. The 10 is the fulfillment of your heart's desire. you know, this is the happy family, the happy life, the easy life is what I'm hearing. So let's get into this reading, because it looks as though you are making a wish, but there's a sense here of tempering something. With your blockage being the Page of Cups, there might be a message of love here, and I'm sorry about the lights flickering. Sometimes they do that. Anyway, this is being able to grow love, right? You don't start with the Ten of Cups, you start with the Ace of Cups. And this page is very much the naive and innocent love, right? So let's look at this Four of Swords. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Why is this here? We have the Sun. This is thinking about what makes you happy, about this freedom, what makes you feel uplifted. We have the Three of Cups. We have one more. May I have one more? And the Five of Swords in reverse. Well, this is a beautiful meditation. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So there's a sense of clarity here. There's this desire to let go of and be free of and to illuminate a sense of conflict within community, within some sort of reconciliation. And there's this attempt to heal it here. With this Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like the understanding and know-how, the thoughts, the communication is there and presented. So this rest is a healing rest. It's about illumination, and it's about I keep hearing gathering, letting go of whatever hate energy is, and trying to and wanting to bring something together. For some of you specifically, this is a reconciliation and working through the problems in a relationship. For others of you, it's about having a reason to celebrate, overcoming this Five of Swords energy, which is very unpleasant, right? This is backstabbing, ruthless type of energy. And there's a sense here of finding joy in overcoming that, finding joy in this healing state. Thank you. For the Temperance card, we have the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and I have one more. The Magician in reverse and the Nine of Wands in the upright. Okay, so players so far, we have Leo, we have Sagittarius, we have Aries, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and Gemini. So there is whatever this is that you're tempering. Now, it could be trying to over control a situation. It could be a water sign. Whatever it is, this is something that you've manifested, or that, okay, so you're trying to avoid some sort of manipulation. For some of you, this is via a boss. For others, it is a it is an emotional aspect that you're trying to temper, that you're trying to be patient with. You are unable to overcome someone's defenses. I keep hearing powering through. So there's a need here potentially to draw back and embrace a more feminine aspect of things. The Emperor here is very masculine and in charge type of energy, and there is a need of softening here. There's also a cautionary here of being aware of the feminine aspects and using femininity as a manipulative tool. But there is this defense, right? Within this kindness, within this healing. I almost feel like this is perhaps a need to look at what your defenses are and how they're blocking something from coming in. Understand that there is a real sense of trying to control something here, and in the sense of wearing down the defenses, potentially of someone else now, or that someone else is trying to do this to you. The Queen of Cups is a Cancerian energy, which is the opposite of Capricorn on the astrological wheel. So the Queen of Cups talks, or Cancer in particular, talks very much about the home and the hearth and you know, the home environment. And there could be a real sense here of trying to defend something and keep it out for the purposes of healing a situation. We have 2 cups here, and the alchemy is there. This Temperance card very much talks about healing and bringing things together in the way that is for the best and highest good of all involved. So it is really important to keep in mind what your motives are when it comes to what it is that you're trying to create, right? It's, what's that saying? The road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? Well, the devil card isn't here, but there is a sense of allowing someone else to take the reins here, and then being very defensive about it. So let's look at this Page of Cups. Please clarify the Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups in the upright. And the Hanged Man. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card in reverse. So, there's some sort of regret that you're hanging on to that's very much tied to a message of love. I feel like there was something that wasn't reciprocated. And there's a need here to see this mourning process, this grief. You know, with this Five of Cups, Bubby, please stop. Sorry, he starts licking his feet and he gets a little OCD about it. With this Five of Cups right next to the Hanged Man, this tells me that this is something that you are caught in, something that you feel trapped in. Now, there is illumination to this, and there is a lot of times a real sense of sacrifice that comes with this Hanged Man. This may be some sort of martyrdom. If you don't recognize, like the Hanged Man also talks about an illumination. If you do not recognize what it is that you have, and you're not grateful for it, if you don't communicate that, you're not going to feel this Ten of Cups, right? You can't be ungrateful and content at the same time. There's a sense here of spending too much time looking at what it is that you've lost and not at what is in front of you, right? Not at what has become. And I feel like quite a few of you have this beautiful blessing in your life, and you're not even able to see it because of some sort of pain that happened in the past. And you're not able to see what's bloomed right in front of you. With this Death card, in reverse, this could be someone trying to come back in, or this could be, you know, not hanging on to something well past its end, and instead of it being a transition, it's just there and rotting. So let's look at this Six of Coins. Why is this the guidance? Please clarify the Six of Coins. There's that Nine of Wands. Please clarify. Thank you. The Death card in reverse. And the King of Cups in the upright. The bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a sense here of boundaries. And allowing something to not just end, but stay ended. Like, it doesn't need to transform, it just needs to be ended. There's a sense here of finding emotional balance, of emotional, of being able to communicate your emotions without using them in a as a tool, right? I actually saw this King of Cups a couple of times while I was shuffling your card. This is about recognizing the work that needs to be done with someone and the work that you need to do on your own. You know, every time you invest in yourself, you invest in the people that are around you as well. How they handle situations is completely up to them. This, we have a King and a Queen of Cups. So we do have a matched, loving pair here. For some of you, I feel like this is very much balancing the masculine and the feminine energy. There's a sense here of there's a sense here of guarding some sort of ending, which is preventing it from transmuting into something else. And what it's actually preventing is whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and bring into fruition. There's a need here to work on this within self, and I think this is something that may go all the way back to your childhood. We have Scorpio here twice and Cancer. This allowing this defense to turn into emotional balance and appropriate boundaries is what is needing to be brought into the three-dimensional world. There is an aspect here of knowing it and of feeling it, but this is about manifesting it, right? This question is, how do I get to this 10 of Cups? Well, the truth is that you have to cultivate that within yourself. You have to heal that inner child. And there's not a lot of people that can do that for you. That's something that even if you're seeing a therapist, you're going to have to do the work yourself. So let's look at this moon card. Thank you. The 9 of Swords. Not surprising to come out with the moon card. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Coins. In reverse. So this is about letting go. It's about letting go of this fear and placing your faith, this fear, this anxiety, this illusion, this space of being in 2 minds and 2 directions, and investing it in something that you know. The Hierophant talks about institutions, about higher learning, about banking, about structures that are a part of societal base. And so what you're letting go of is the internal conflict. Now, does that take work? Does that take a choice to, overcome your fear? It does. And you have the guidance. Bunny, stop. You have the guidance here, and I feel like that we actually have 2 pictures here that depict 2-headed animals. So there's a horse with 2 heads, and there's a crow with 2 heads. Right? The crow with 2 heads is up in the upright, and the horse with 2 heads is in the reverse. So there's a sense here of moving from knowledge to wisdom, of moving from 2 minds based in which direction do I go, to trust and faith. What's going to carry you through this moon energy is trust and faith. In understanding the cycles, there needs to be a release of this anxiety and a clarity before you invest in something, before you take this huge step into tradition, right? So there is a need to resolve this before going on. Now you're almost there. We have the 9 of Swords, which is very much the ending, and then we have the full moon, which talks about the pentacle of the lunar cycle. And again, in this Hierophant card, we have a ring and the scarab beetle, right? Which talks again about sacred cycles. So there is a process here that you are starting to let go of, and I feel like investing in yourself. I'm sorry, that was a very interesting reading. So let's get some oracle cards. What is the final message for my Capricorns? We have Seahorse Spirit, number 53, Watch and Wait. It did come out in reverse. Show it to you in the upright. And what goddess is with us. Thank you. We have Shakti, number 45. So we have an 8 and a 9. Transformation. And we'll start with our seahorse. Are you holding on to judgment, sure that your perspectives is the only correct way to look at things? There are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea, and when seahorse spirit appears, you're reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you feel, think, and act. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to step back? Perhaps the drama you have been drawn into is your own. Whatever the action of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take their words or behaviors personally. Their turbulence may have little to do with you, so remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective might be quite different in time. And like I said, I was really picking up that there's this sense of being really triggered here in your present, and that is there so that you can heal. And again, you're being cautioned to just breathe and really look at yourself and not the situation. Okay, so let's look at Shakti. This is a beautiful card. Wonderful change is afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical feminine divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, and you will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. Alignment message. Sometimes people and situations come into your life as the kind of change agents that turn your life upside down. What you thought was real and expected is challenged by someone else's perspective or behavior, which you have no control over. This can be painful and deeply confusing, but the creator goddess Shakti wants to offer you her guidance. Can you see how everything that is off balance is serving you now? Helping to open old wounds so they can finally heal. You know you are seeking this change, this magical metamorphosis for a better life for you and your loved ones. Right now, your alignment task is to love that part of yourself that sabotages your efforts to move forward. Love the insecure you, the one that is jealous, the one that sees not enough when the world is truly full of potential. Life loves you. The feminine aspect of the universe, the great goddess herself, all your angels and your guides and helpers remind you that you came here as a spiritual being, learning to co-create a new world. That, my friends, is a beautiful message. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.